It has been reported from the Detroit Free Press that the Pistons are interested in CJ Miles. This is Detroit Sports World. My name is Maurice Lewis. I don't know what to say about that. I really don't. Don't get me wrong, I have plenty to say. What gets me is this. You're interested in another player that is the same caliber player as Marcus Morris, the same type of player as Reggie Bullock, who I think next year is going to be somewhat decent. And you're interested in another role player. That's what I don't get, is why are you interested in another role player, but then first you say you're interested in trying to get a superstar? How is that going to attract a superstar to the team, especially if you're already having salary cap issues? Are you serious? Let's be real. CJ Miles averaged 10 points last season. 10 points off the bench. Now, I will say this about CJ Miles. He did do great shooting, which is why the Pistons are probably interested in him. He shot 41% from the three-point line, which we drastically need. But why did he come off the bench? It's more to it than just shooting. You need defense. You need rebounding. You need big men. You need guards. Granted, CJ Miles can play the small forward and shoot guard position, but he is nothing but a role player. He's not a starter. So if the Pistons are interested in CJ Miles, and let's say if they really are, because it's just a report. If the Pistons are interested in CJ Miles, what does this say about Kentavious Caldwell-Pope? Are they giving up on him? They both play the same position. Are they going to give up on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope? Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to get paid, guys. He's one of the best two-way players in the game. Whether it be $100 million for 5 years, or whether it be like $80 million for 5 years. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to get that range. I can promise you that. Can the Pistons afford that? Do the Pistons want to afford that? Are they going to do anything to the roster? Are they going to make changes? Because the thing is, you're interested, and I'm just saying, this is just a report. You're interested in a role player when you have other issues that you need to address. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And you know what? This is just an interest. So I'm not going to go and jump the gun, assume, or say that this is set in stone. But if you got a report from the Detroit Free Press that CJ Miles, the Pistons are interested in him, it's got to be for real. It's got to be somewhat realistic. And I love our bench guys. I love John Lure. I like Ish Smith. He's a good backup point guard that can start. I like Boban. I like Marcus Morris. I like Tobias. Sometimes they interchange in going to the bench and starting. I like our bench. And I like Stanley. I like Reggie Bullock. I like Darian Hilliard. You need to develop those guys and put them eventually in a starting role. But to say that you're interested in a veteran who has been in the league for a minute, by the way, and he has had time to develop, is that going to make your team better? Is that going to solidify you as a championship caliber team? And it's not. It's not. It's not. Detroit Pistons, if that's the best thing that you can do, gosh, there's got to be something else that you can do that's better than just getting CJ Miles. And don't get me wrong, CJ Miles is a decent player, but he's a role player, guys. He's a role player. Let me know what you think. This is Detroit Sports World. My name is Maurice Lewis. You can follow me on all social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Let me know. I'm out.